Hey parents, it is Angela here with LCB Tutoring. Listen, I am super pumped that you downloaded this freebie, and I really hope that you guys enjoy it and it helps your child. So, listen, I have a question so that you can make sure that you are in the right place, okay? Parents, have you ever seen your child read and then afterwards you may ask something like, hey, what was that story about? And you get kind of the I don't know, or you can obviously tell that your child is becoming frustrated, right? If that is the case, at this point, you're probably starting to feel lost, frustrated, and just running out of options, right? And I get it, which is exactly why I made this freebie just for parents like you. So listen, and this quick video today that also goes along with the guide, okay, that I also have for this freebie, you are going to learn how your child can master a very important reading comprehension skill in as little as 7 days. All right. With this simple trick that is not taught in schools. All right. So, parents, get ready because this is going to be good and bless your child. All right, parents. So, the moment you've been waiting for, I'm about to release the simple trick that is not taught in schools most of the time, right? But before I do, let me go ahead and explain just something really quick about the mindset behind this. All right, so that you can fully grasp this simple concept and embrace it with your child. I want you guys to think about, and I want you to actually ask your child and have a piece of paper with you, okay? And I want you to ask them about where was their favorite place that they went to, okay? They may say the park, the movies, many things, different things may come to mind, right? But I want you to have them think of their favorite place that they went to. All right. And then on the contrary, I want you to ask your child, well, tell me about your least favorite place. And I want you guys to take notes on how many details they remember from each. One common thing that you're going to notice is that your child is going to remember more details about their favorite place than their least favorite place, right? So, what I want you guys to understand is this same approach can carry on into their reading. They are going to remember and be able to recall more information from books that they are actually interested in, which is going to drastically increase their reading comprehension skills. Okay, so now here is the simple trick that is often not taught in school. Let your child choose a graphic novel, okay? And have them practice visualizing, all right? Now, I'm going to explain visualizing here in a minute and show you guys. It's really simple, easy, and quick, all right? And it is a reading comprehension skill that can be mastered in as little as 7 days with consistency, all right? So, first off, let's make sure your parents you understand what is a graphic novel. All right? Graphic novels are those books that you guys probably, if you tell your child they get to pick one, they're probably going to get pretty excited. But it's the books that have the pictures, all right? And when you open them up, it's like boxes with different characters and pictures and dialogue between characters. It almost reminds you of a comic book, right? So this is a graphic novel, all right? Now, let me go ahead and share three quick benefits of graphic novels before I dive into the reading comprehension skill that they can do with this called visualizing. So, the three benefits is number one, it increases your child's enjoyment. And just like I talked about, they are going to remember things more in details and they are going to be more willing to take risk and go above and beyond for things that they enjoy. Okay. And if we want our children's reading comprehension skills to improve, we've got to expose them to the things that they enjoy, right? So that's one benefit to graphic novels, all right? The second benefit to graphic novels is it actually increases your child's reading confidence, all right? Again, it increases their stamina, their confidence, their ability to make sense of what they're reading, which leads me to benefit number three. It drastically increases a child's reading comprehension skills. I am a teacher as well as an online tutor, and let me tell you something. All of my lessons begin with graphic novels and picture books, no matter what age they are. And I'm telling you, the results are crazy ridiculous. I have parents messaging me within the first session, oftentimes, within the first week, within the first month. And then by 3 months, it's like crazy ridiculous how much their child has begun to enjoy reading, and their reading comprehension, even at school, is like drastically increasing. This comes from the best kept secret that's often being taken out of schools right now, and that is graphic novels. All right. So now, parents, that you have this deeper understanding of graphic novels and the benefits and all of those wonderful things, now let me show you how to use this graphic novel with your child to help them practice a very important reading comprehension skill that is, again, often taken out of schools as well, and that is called visualizing. All right, parents, so here we go. I'm getting ready to show you guys how your child can practice the reading comprehension skill called visualizing. And if you guys do this consistently for 7 days, you will begin to see some great results. Okay, it has to be consistent. All right. Now, after the 7 days, of course, once they've mastered it, you can kind of, back up a little bit and, have it sometimes, but you want them to practice this consistently every day. All right. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 10 minutes, it can be 15, 20 minutes, but it needs to be consistent, right? So, with visualizing, let's say they have a graphic novel. All right, and let's say they're reading their graphic novel. So I have Quarterback Rush here. This will be a good one for maybe a student who likes football. All right. So I'm reading Quarterback Rush as a student, and you want to have them read about 2 or 3 pages to start off. Okay. They can increase this as their stamina builds to more, but 2 or 3 pages is a good start, and it's not overwhelming for them, right? Or you. Okay. So they read 2 or 3 pages and then they stop. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to have your child get a sheet of construction paper, and you're going to have them fold it in half one time from left to right. All right. And one time from top to bottom. All right. And when they do this, they should have 4 rectangles or squares, all right, on their sheet of paper that they can choose in their favorite color. All right. And you want to also make sure they have markers and crayons as well so they can draw. So visualizing is when students paint a mental picture on what they see actually happening in the story. So there's no right or wrong answer. There's no A, B, C, D. It's them reading. Graphic novels already have pictures, but after the second or third page, they're going to close it and they're going to think, okay, what do I see happening from all that? All right. So let's say in the first 2 or 3 pages of reading Quarterback Rush as a child, I might be thinking, man, Aaron was being really mean to Tommy. All right. So I might draw a picture of, here goes Aaron. All right. And he's saying, I don't like you, which is being very mean to Tommy. And Tommy is crying. Notice, I mean, they can always make these sketches a lot better, more detailed, color them in, add a background. I mean, they can make it as detailed as they want in one of their rectangles or squares. All right. But this is just a quick sketch that I want to show you guys of how simple this can really be. Your child does not have to be a fantastic artist and drawer, right? We just want them to be creative and start thinking of what's happening in the story and picturing it in their head on their own and getting it out on paper. All right. So for each time they stop at every 2 or 3 pages, they're going to draw what they see happening in a different box, as you guys see here. Okay. So again, parents, just the key is to make sure that you're being consistent. And this is a best kept secret that is not taught in schools on how to get your child to learn a reading comprehension skill via visualizing in as little as 7 days. Now, here's my call to action, parents, for you. Pick a date and a time that's convenient for your family schedule and take your child to the library or the bookstore and let them choose a graphic novel. Ask the person to take you to the graphic novel section for whatever grade level your child is in, right? Have them choose a graphic novel, stop by Dollar Tree, get a sheet of construction paper and markers and crayons. Go home and practice this. All right. All of this information is also in the guide as well. And I hope that this was helpful and you see a difference in your child's reading comprehension.